Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be converting improper fraction to mixed numbers. So let's start. Our learning objective for today is we are converting, or in other words, expressing improper fractions as mixed number. Our S to S for today are, the first one is we are going to rewrite the numbers later as improper fraction. Step 2, we're going to carry out long division. And our last step for today is we need to make sure that after we carry out the long division, we have to have a whole, numerator and denominator, and that makes up the mixed number. Let's just do a quick recap on your lesson from yesterday. That was just a brief introduction on fraction as division. So fraction is division. So for example, let's take 7. We divide them by 2. So this, when you want to change it to fraction, this simply means 7 divided by 2, or 7 out of 2, or 7 parts out of 2 whole. So what is a proper fraction? A proper fraction is just a normal fraction. A proper fraction is where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So examples of proper fraction are something like 1 out of 2, 2 out of 4, 4 out of 8, 8 out of 16. So what do you notice about the similarity between these fractions is that the numbers on the numerator are smaller than the number at the bottom, which are the denominator. So these are what we call proper fraction. How about improper fraction? Improper fraction is the opposite of a proper fraction. So if a proper fraction is where the numerator is smaller than the denominator, then improper fraction is where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. For example, 9 out of 5, or 5 out of 3, 3 out of 2, 10 out of 9. So what you can see here is improper fraction is where the numerator are bigger than the denominator. So this is what you call improper fraction. So what is a mixed number? We have touched on mixed number last year when you were in year 4. So a mixed number looks something like this. So we have 2, 1 out of 4. So we have a whole. This is what you call a whole. This is the numerator. And the bottom number is the denominator. Let's give you one more example. 1 whole, 1 out of 2. Sometimes I like to call this as father, mother, and kid, if you can still remember from last year. So this is a mixed number. So today we are changing or converting or expressing improper fraction to mixed number. So for example, something that looks like 9 out of 2, we want to change it to mixed number. Something that looks like this, that has a whole, numerator and denominator. So example 1, 9 divided by 5, our S to S on the side. Step 1 is to rewrite as improper fraction. Now you have done the exercise from yesterday, that is changing the division in fraction form. So 9 divided by 5 simply means 9 out of 5. So this is an improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So we have done step 1. We are rewriting it as improper fraction. Step 2, we're going to carry out long division. So when it comes to long division, the numbers on top, which is the numerator, always goes in first. So the numbers on top, which is 9 and then 5 on the outside. So now you're going to carry out long division. I have taught you a method that requires you to sing from last year called the Sinopal method. But if you can do the long division by your own um, without needing to recite the song, then that's fine, as long as you know the steps. So 9 divided by 5, for some of you, it helps if you can have your timetable chart next to you. Or it's even better if you know your timetable, if you already master your timetable. So this is for people who need their timetable. I'm just gonna write down timetable 5 right here. So we have 1 times 5 gives us 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15. So I think I'm just going to stop right there. Next, we're going to look at number 9. Where is number 9 in this multiple? So there is no number 9, but we know that number 9 is hiding between number 5 and number 10. So we're going to write down 9 between number 5 and number 10, and we're going to take it to the front, and we're going to take 1. So that's what you are going to write on top. So 1. Next, you're going to multiply 1 times 5. 1 times 5 gives you 5, and then you're going to minus. 9 minus 5 gives us 4. Now ask yourself, are there any more numbers you need to bring down here? If no, then you can stop. So we have done step 2. Step 3, mixed number, whole, denominator, and numerator. Remember, the whole is always the number at the top. So expressing it as mixed numbers. So that's the father, which is the whole. And then the mother, you can just label that dad. The mother is always at the bottom. So that's mom or mother. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. That should be the kid right there. And here is the mom or the mother. So the mother goes to the bottom at the denominator, and the kid goes on top. So both the father and the mother are protecting the kid. So now you have expressed 9 out of 5 from improper fraction to mixed number. You have your whole, numerator, and denominator. Now notice that the denominator is the same. So whenever you are changing improper fraction to mixed number, the denominator will always be the same. So for example, if your answer is jumbled up, for example, you have written down 1, 5 out of 4, in order for you to know if your answer is correct or wrong, you can check if your denominators are the same with the question or not. Okay, you need to check your improper fraction and your mixed number. If the denominators are not the same, then you know that is definitely wrong. Example 2, 22 divided by 6. Step 1, rewrite as improper fraction. So 22 divided by 6, that's our improper fraction. That is step 1. Step 2, carry out long division. So remember, the numbers on top, numerator always goes inside. So 22 divided by 6. Next, it helps if you have your timetable next to you, or if you already master your timetable, then that's better. So we can just list down our multiples of 6 right here. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. Now we're going to look for 22 in the multiple of 6. So there is no 22 here, but it stays in between 18 and 24. So you know 22 is hidden between those numbers. You write it down, and then you drag it to the front, and you take the number on top, which is 3. So you write down 3 on top. So 3 times 6. 3 times 6 gives us 18. And then you minus, this becomes 12. And this becomes 1. So 12 minus 8 is 4. Now, then ask yourself, are there any more numbers that you need to bring down? If no, then you stop. So that is step 2. Step 3, mixed numbers. So remember, the number on top, this number on top is always the father. So we have the whole, which is the father. And then here, the mother is always, the mother is on the side. And here is the kid. So we have father, kid, and mother. So you have expressed this as a mixed number. Next, check your answer. First thing first, here you have 22 out of 6. Check the denominator if the denominator are the same. So if it's the same, then your answer is correct. Now it's time for you to try. Take a piece of paper with a pen or a pencil and your timetable chart. Follow the S to S. Be careful with your long division. So try the first one, 11 divided by 3. First thing first, rewrite it as improper fraction. Next, try this one, 32 divided by 6. Follow the S to S slowly and one by one. So let's just quickly recap our LO and S to S for today. Today we are converting or expressing or changing improper fractions as mixed number. Our S to S for today is, the first one is we need to rewrite as improper fraction. Improper fraction is where the numerator is bigger than the denominator, and then you need to carry out long division. After that, you need to express it as a mixed number which has the whole, which is the dad, the numerator, which is the kid, and the denominator, which is the mother. Today's exercise is included in your home learning pack. It's exercise number 2, page 64 and 65. Please use pen. Please show me your working. I need to see your working clearly, and it helps if you can write down the S to S on the exercise. That's all for today. Good luck, everyone. Bye.